Right. I can't do it. Mine.
Let's see. Okay. There. Oh no! It didn't do it.
Jesse won this one in Japan. It's so you can put all of your. It's actually pretty. It's pretty soft.
It is soft.
I don't know if it's like a coin purse. I don't imagine you would fit too many coins in here though. I feel like it's not practical. Shetland? Did that say Shetland is approaching? But then they bounced around Asia though. But
what's going on?
Welcome to PC Engine. I am Saru.
But are you down for Five Guys as graphics?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get sick there too though.
Oh.
But I would rather eat Five Guys than
the
than
food.
In-N-Out.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, the food. Ah, fuck! I died.
The tale of two ninja heroes are called to action. Their mission? To retrieve the sacred Jade Paw before chaos strikes. But can they save the land from the Shadow Kitsune gang?
Call the ninja, hear the voices rise. Call the ninja, beneath the scarlet skies. Call the ninja, together side by side. Call the ninja, Pinocchio's pride.
Coming soon.
Hey Panda,
Oh,
are
shit.
you hungry for some?
For some what?
So good.
So I can drape it like right here, you know, so that it's like right
Yeah.
here, right? So like. My hat. My hat.
Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no, 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 no. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, some weird monkey creature thing. Whoa. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? This awkward little fella, awkward little fella.
my pickle.
Did you not? Oh no! You dropped your pickle. Oh shit! I missed this thing. I feel like we even mentally prepared for it, and yet, we're still terrified by it. Jesse even said, like, no, he dropped his pickle.
My pickle.
Oh, his pickle. Jesse dropped his
my pickle on the floor.
I can get into I like how it was like, in stereo. Seals in stereo.
Ow! Oh no! I hit my head. Oh,
you okay?
Crazy Commando here. Yeah.
He's now. That let me see, is that mine is too melty to do that.
Right.
I can't do it. Mine.
Let's see. Okay. There.
Damn.
Oh no! It didn't do it.
Jesse won this one in Japan. It's so you can put all of your. It's actually pretty. It's pretty soft.
It is.
I don't know if it's like a coin purse. I don't imagine you would fit too many coins in here though. I feel like it's not practical. Shetland? Did that say Shetland is approaching? But then they bounced around Asia though. But
What's going?
welcome to PC Engine. I am Saru.
But are you down for Five Guys as graphics?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get sick there too though.
Oh.
But I would rather eat Five Guys than
The
than
food.
In-N-Out.
Oh, okay.
Oh yes, the food. Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome to another Saru Show, that one weird internet show where we ask you guys a question, you guys answer it, and we talk about it here live. It's been how many weeks? Like 3 weeks since we've done a Saru show. But anyhow, welcome in. We just got back from Game On last weekend, which is why we didn't do a Saru show. And then the week before, I was working on Yanja stuff, basically trying to get stuff finished before Game On, because Game On was a big show for us. So yeah, cool. David the Gnome. It does look like David the Gnome. What's up, guys? Welcome in. Let's see who is in chat. What is up? The Pope is here with chat blessings. How are you? Welcome in. Matthew is here. GT Beakermans, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're doing all right. It's been a while. Nuff Dragon, welcome in. Yes, David the Gnome. The last Saru show was 89 years ago. It's been 84 years. According to the home screen, I'm 63% through Final Fantasy 16, says the Pope. Oh, wow. Quite a bit. Are you going for 100 percentage? 100 percentile? Alright, I have water in my ears because I took a shower not that long ago. But anyhow, let's go ahead and get into the weekly question. We had asked you guys, what is a retro game that would not or did not make a good remake? I put Panzer Dragoon in the cover because a lot of people complained about that. But truth be told, I didn't spend a whole lot of time with the remake. I played maybe the first stage of it. And I didn't like when you were like shooting beams. Like they would just like, they'd shoot out and then they would all disappear. It's like they didn't even dissipate like they did on the Saturn version. There was a lot of like little details like that I didn't like. The sound design I didn't like. Well, anyway, let's someone might have already said that in their answer. So let's leave that there and we'll read about it. Finally got caught up on the Tekken 8 DLC. It's funny to me that Clive looks better in Tekken 8 than he does in his own game. Who is Clive? I have Tekken 8. I have yet to play it. I have it for PS5. Bansa Dragon says, no, that's me. Everywhere I go. My Bansa's on the counter right now. Alright. Let's see. Let's get into the questions. Number 1 comes to us from Anna Adventures. Anna Adventures says, my pick would be A Boy and His Blob. Also, Super Metroid would not make a good remake. The game is already perfection defined. There's no way to remake what would be serviceable to the game's history, says Anna Adventures. What do you guys think? Wow! Russ! Welcome in! How is Russ?
Oh, I didn't say it because it says, oh, poop.
Is it YouTube doesn't like poop?
He doesn't like poop?
The platform that grew on YouTube poops. Do you guys remember YouTube poops? That was literally like half of what was YouTube back in the day. But that's lame. How are you, Russ? Thank you for the $5 donation. I appreciate it. How are you? Welcome in. We missed you at Game On. We wish you were there. We wish you were there showing off your new things. Russ is here. But yes, we wish you were there. We wish you were there. All right. Anyhow, thank you. I appreciate it. Saru is like, this game is hot trash and launches it out the window at the racers outside. Yes, so the people doing the donuts. And yes, somebody might have said something about Panzer Dragoon remake, says the Pope. All right. Speaking of the Pope is next. Number 2 comes to us from the Pope, who is in the chat. We had asked you guys what retro game that would not or did not make a good remake. Number 2, the Pope says, Forever Entertainment ruined House of the Dead and Front Mission, but the real hatchet job was Panzer Dragoon and Panzer Dragoon 2. How do you butcher those games? They found a way. Oh, they found a way. I haven't played the demo for 2, which is one of my favorite Saturn games, so I'm sure I'd be quite mad. But I have Panzer Dragoon Remake on Steam and Switch, and it just doesn't play right. I can't explain why or how they screwed it up. Just that they did. Never again, says the Pope. I didn't even know that the same people who were responsible for all those did Panzer Dragoon and Panzer Dragoon 2. I also didn't know that... Wow! Oh, did you play that again? Oh, okay.
No. It still didn't do it. What the hell?
Oh no, we're just gonna have to keep trying until it works, you guys. I'm just kidding.
Hold on, I'm gonna play an old one to see if that works.
Was it the same one?
I'm gonna do one that's an old one that's
Oh, maybe it's not working.
maybe it's not working.
Do you gotta relink it? Maybe. Do you think it like disconnected somehow on whatchamacallit? That's possible. And Adventure says hello, Saru and Panda. Anna, welcome in. How you doing? I just read yours. It's funny. I was actually gonna mention A Boy and His Blob. That they didn't remake that one, right? All they did was a reprint, like limited run or something like that. Just like reprinted it, and like half of the internet was like, "Who wanted this?" But or did they make a new one? Did they make a new one? Does anybody know? I don't know. I don't remember. But yes, great answer. I love that answer. And we were just talking about Super Metroid also. Oh, that didn't pop up either. Look. Matthew just gifted 5 gift subs. Oh my god, so much sorry. Oh my gosh. No. Nice, Matthew. Thank you for gifting 5 gift subs to the channel. Matthew has gifted us up to Jamie CRT, to Hat Dude, to Navabilash. Thank you. I appreciate it. There it is. There they are. Why does it say 11 now? Little rat.
Where?
How weird. What? Randomly $1 slipped through. Unless somebody tipped $1. That's weird. YouTube, go home, you're drunk. No, it was a remake, and it was bad.
It was not Russ. There it is.
Not Russ, donated with $1.
Hello.
There
There it is.
Let's redo it. Let's redo this one.
There it is. Or maybe. There it is.
Oh, poop.
I think it was just not linked correctly or something. But there it goes. Yes, that's Russ.
I hit reload on the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Streamlabs, I reset it.
Oh, was this so? Streamlabs was just taking a poop.
Yeah.
Streamlabs pooped. Again, thank you, Russ, for the multiple donations to test that. I appreciate it. Thank you. Beto says, Saru, Panda, what's up, Beto? Welcome in. How you doing? So that was a remake. Okay, I thought that they did A Boy and His Blob, like they just took the old game and repackaged it. So they remade the game and it was bad. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember it. I heard whisperings of a Super Metroid remake, though. Right? Wasn't there some, or is that just a rumor? Is that a rumor floating around? I thought I heard whispers of Super Metroid. Jaws was remade. Really? Like they completely remastered it? That's interesting. Anna says everybody poops. She's right. There's a book. There's a book about it. There's a whole book on it. All right. And the Pope, Panzer Dragoons Vi. I didn't even know that they had made it. A lot of the things. So I played. I don't know. Maybe like the first 2 stages before I realized where I was. Like, this feels weird. Like everything felt weird. So like, there's a lot of things, right? There's the one glaring thing that I noticed immediately as soon as I started firing at stuff is the cursor. For some reason, the cursor is like a pixel cursor that's always on top of the screen. So it's very disjointed when you're like shooting at things that are in front of you. The cursor is like on top of your player and the dragon, and you're like shooting. It just feels very weird, as opposed to where on the Saturn your cursor is always in front of you. So you always have like that judge of distance, and I feel like that distance judging is harder to do on the remake. I don't know if that's just the problem with the Switch version, but I played the Switch version of it, and the cursor is always on the screen like you were playing some freaking gun game or something. Another thing I didn't like is I feel like the speed is not the same. I feel like the speed might be a little slower, or maybe slower in places. I'm not sure, but there was some sort of weird speed thing that it just didn't feel right. Another thing also is the sound. I feel like the sound design is way off. There are parts where like the sound doesn't amp up and it's like really quiet, and I'm like, why is it so quiet? There's all this stuff happening and the music is so quiet. And I feel like whoever mixed the audio didn't know what they were doing. What else was there? There was other things. There's one more thing. Oh yeah, there was a bunch of areas too in the game where there's like enemies. In the Saturn version, there's lots, right? Because I have loose discs of the original and Zwei that somehow wound up in my bag after I started working at Blockbuster. This was when we were getting rid of all the Saturn stuff. We were getting rid of all the Saturn stuff. It was all going. But it was weird. Like there was areas where I was like, there were more enemies here, right? Like, am I going crazy? So I went back and I played the Saturn one. I'm like, yeah, there's more enemies in some areas that there aren't in the new one. But I agree, the new one is bad for a lot of reasons, and it's the reason why I put it in the thumbnail, because it was the most glaring example. Another example of I'll keep reading because you guys, I don't want to talk about them if you guys are talking about them already. FX no Yuki is getting remade on Steam with cutscenes, voiceovers, and Panda language. Yes, and DLSS 5. What was the joke Matthew made yesterday? That Nyanjan DLSS 5 is just going to be a picture of two real cats beating up a pig. I don't know why I found that so funny. Wellbe Draggled, what's up? He says hello, welcome in. How you doing? Long time no see. Welcome. How you doing? Hello, Paxonic. Welcome in, Paxonic. How are you? Anna says there were rumors that there was a rumor, but that was just bullshit. It's funny. I hope so. Beakerman says, hey, yeah, it's been a long while. I'm doing well. Today I was at Retrofest in Fort Worth as a vendor selling games. I finally sold my backup PCE IFU system and my last twin Famicom. Man, did it hurt to sell your spare IFU? I had 3 of them. I was just telling the story yesterday on PC Engine Fridays on Twitch. And I liked having them because they all had like different like emblems on them. I don't know if you know, there's like multiple IFUs, and some of the lettering on the briefcases are different. Like the retail unit had a different stamp on the cover than the one that was like not retail. The standalone one had a different stamp than the one that was with the whole thing. It's crazy. But so I was keeping them around because of variation's sake, but then I was like, oh man, I need money. I sold the other 2. But I love the IFU. It's my favorite. Love it. I saw the IFU 30A, says GT Beakerman. That's the standalone one, right? I believe. I don't remember which one I kept. Which front cover I actually ended up keeping. But anyhow, let's get back to the question. We had asked you guys, what is a retro game that would not or did not get remade well? Would not get remade well. Did not get remade well. Number 3 comes to us from Babbling Nerd, aka Mackenzie. Mackenzie says, back in late 2009, Ubisoft released an abomination called Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Time Reshelled. A remake of the classic Konami beat-em-up. This should have been awesome. Only 2 years prior to this, Nerd, who still had and still to this day has his black GBA SP, got from his mom TMNT 2007 as a gift to thank me at the time for keeping up my school grades and watching my 2 younger brothers. I've talked about TMNT 2007 on the GBA, and it's the best beat 'em up on the console in my humble opinion, and how much better it is than the DS and PSP game. But not just those, but even the home console and PC versions. Anyway, back to Turtles in Time Reshelled. When you boot up the game, you realize, oh no, we're in trouble. The poor TMNT characters get sucked in the Ubisoft logo like it's a black hole. Very fitting, because ask any TMNT fan and everyone will tell you that the Ubisoft years were pretty bad. Then the opening cinematic begins, and it's okay, I guess. Krang steals the Statue of Liberty with Shredder laughing his ass off as the turtles watch everything unfold on the TV while April stands shell-shocked, lol. You choose your turtle, and oh my god, this game is ugly. The game looks like a bad mobile game. The beautiful sprite work from the original completely gone. I could have never thought that it would be possible to make the turtles look even more ugly than they did on the PSP and DS. But here we are, and the music is horrible. It's almost unrecognizable. The gameplay is bad too. You don't feel like you're beating enemies as hard as you did in the arcade or the SNES version of the game. Oh, and all the extra content from the game's version is gone. This game sucks. There's no reason to play Turtles in Time Reshelled. If someone offered me money to play it, I would still feel ripped off. Thank God for the Cowabunga collection that includes the original Konami arcade and SNES game. Stay away from Reshelled. It's not worth your time. Totally not awesome, dude, says Mackenzie. Man, he's right though. That game does look like an ass mobile game.
I didn't even know.
Reshelled?
I didn't
Yeah, I
know.
remember like I think it was like Xbox Arcade first, I want to say. And I remember like I had a friend who got it, and I was like, I got Turtles, blah blah, let's play it, and they were like totally into it. I'm like, this looks like shit. But they were into it because it was just turtles and stuff. But I get it. I pay attention to aesthetics a lot as well. So to me, I looked at it and it looked like vomit. Let's see here. The Pup says Air Twister is a better Panzer Dragoon than Panzer Dragoon Remake. It's a Yu Suzuki game too, so it plays like Panzer Dragoon, like Space Harrier, says the Pope. Interesting. I've never played that. What can I play that on? Is that on? It's probably on everything, huh? Steam and all the other stuff. GT Beakerman, thank you for the re-up. I appreciate it. Beakerman says, I don't know, my IFU 30 works better. It works. I feel like the IFU 30, you don't have to fix anything with it. The duos, like the gray black duo has to be recapped like always, right? Because the caps are ass. Super CD-ROM System 2 also really bad caps. If you have a Duo R, you're probably good. Sometimes they'll go bad. It might be a good idea to get them recapped also, but they had ceramic caps, so they were likely to last longer. Like my Duo R, I've not recapped it ever. And the other day I connected to make sure everything worked because I kind of had the idea that I wanted to bring it with me to the convention. And then I was like, no, that's a bad idea. It's bulky as fuck. And then I got to bring the heavy ass adapter and all that other stuff. So the Analog Duo ended up coming with, even though the Analog Duo is kind of... But it was convenient. But yeah, my Duo R still works good. And I've never recapped that one. But the gray-black Duo had to be recapped. The Super CD-ROM 2 system had to be recapped. Bad. Like the Super CD-ROM 2, and actually both of them were pretty bad. But I remember playing the Super CD-ROM 2 for a while, and then it just started getting worse and worse and worse. I'm like, all right, I gotta get this recap before it's unrepairable. Hannah says, Reshelled is poop. Played it once before, not a good game at all. Man, I wonder, I keep wanting to mention games, but you guys might mention them in the answers, so I will refrain. But another one is a certain game that adds the subtitle Neon to it. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but that was also a game that kind of played okay, but looks like smeared shit on the wall. Let's see here. I have Air Twister. I still need to play it, says GT Peakerman. I sold my Duo R a few years ago. That was a great system. I know, I love the Duo R. I recapped my gray PC Engine, and then I sold it because I needed money to pay for a convention booth. This was a long time ago. This was back in 2016, right?
2016, yeah.
2016, I sold my PC Engine Duo to get money to help pay for my table when I was showing off, at the time, Henshin Engine, which is now FX Unit Yuki. So, sad. Bimmy and Jimmy Neon, says Matthew. Yes. Wobby Draggle says, Anal Duo really needs some firmware updating. Kind of miffed at them for the neglect. Exactly. I feel like it's so close to, like, they just gotta fix some things, right, in it. Like, there's some games that just don't work well with it. I feel like just, like, little things here and there would really make it a better console. Because it's not a bad console. I'm kind of mad that I got the piss yellow one because I didn't know it was going to be, like, literally pea yellow. But I'm still okay with that. That's just a cosmetic thing. If it worked perfectly, I don't care. It could be shit color. But it works great, and I would not have any issues. But that was just the cherry on top, right? There was like all these like little things that just like didn't work. And then on top of it, it was piss color. And then I was like, nah. Like, that was like the thing at the end, right? But honestly, I don't like that's a tiny, the color is a tiny gripe. I was hoping for it to be white, but that's a little gripe. If everything worked perfectly fine on it, I would be okay. I'm still tempted to get the black one though, because I feel like if I had known, I would have gotten the black one instead. But yeah, Water Sports Edition. Exactly. The Mega Engine console is all you need, Saru. Yes! All I need is a bad Raspberry Pi attached to a laptop CD-ROM. Though that is most systems nowadays, right? Like, the Polymega is literally a Linux console strapped onto a laptop CD-ROM, but they got the emulation right on that one. I feel like everything works really good on it, except Powerful Mail. But most things work really good on it, right? Let's see. The Superstation 1 is another one that has a CD-ROM from a computer stuck in their like little dock thing. But I have high hopes for that. I feel like it's going to work good. I mean, I have a Mister. I imagine it's going to be much like the single RAM Mister DE10 Nano with single RAM. I don't know, whatever. Retrobrite it. That's true. I wonder if that would work. Do you think that would work? I don't think so, because I think the plastic it's not oxidation, so it probably won't work. Unless it work, like sun bleaching it might work, right? Like just take it out of the shell and just sun bleach the shit out of it. Maybe. I don't know. I feel like that's more trouble than it's worth. At some point, I'd like to buy a black one, though, while they're still around. Let's see here. I like how David the Gnome has a Swift tail hat. He does. And I think only in the first one. In the sequel, they removed it for some reason. But, isn't the Mega Engine the one made by the bootleg PCE CD game makers? Also, anyone remember the CD? Oh my god! CD was going to be Asus, right? Wasn't it going to be called the Asus? Or Asus was the manufacturer for the CD? Yes, I remember it. And I was very excited. I remember showing people, like, how, like, installs worked and stuff. This was, like, post 2000. Apex. Was it Apex? Not Asus. It was Apex, right? It was that the company that made those like shitty DVD players, which were kind of cool back then because they were region free and they played VCDs. They were kind of cool, actually. I had an Apex. I think it was Apex, right? Wasn't Apex gonna make it? And then they changed it to like Apex Stream, and it was supposed to be like Apex and Extreme, but it just looked like the word ape extreme. Apes Extreme. I actually have the white one, and it is white. Hasn't gone pissy yet. I have my Corel with Terra Onion thing as a backup. You have the white, whatchamacallit? This thing? Analog Duo? This is what I was expecting with the Analog Duo. I was expecting this, but we got this. You could even see it in the camera. It's way more visible in person though, because like the light washes out everything really good. But like I'm looking at it and I'm like, this shit is yellow. The further away I pull back, the more you can see it. The closer I am. But this is what I was wanting. This is what I wanted. I wanted like that white. I wanted white. But instead I got kind of pee-pee white. The kind of like, you know, your bladder is in good health pee-pee, but still pee-pee. But it's fine. If it worked perfectly, I would be like, who cares, you know? I don't care what color it is. That was just the cherry on top of it. You know, a bunch of stuff just didn't work right. And I feel like they could have updated firmware and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'm being too picky. You know, or maybe I'm just expecting my shit to work. I don't know. All right, let's get back to the question. Randrick is here. What's up, Randrick? He says, damn, analog is a waste of money. I mean, hi, everyone. Don't get me wrong, I love all the other analog things. I bought the Super NT, and Super NT works amazing. It's awesome. I have the Pocket. Dude, the Pocket is sweet as like, I love the Pocket. The only one that kind of bugged me, and I don't know if it's because I'm a super fan of the TurboGrafx PC Engine, that it kind of bothered me. But this is the one I like the least of the 3 analog. I only have 3 analog things. I have this, the Pocket, and the Super NT, which is a Super Famicom edition, which I'm probably going to sell, actually, because I have not touched that in like a year. And I could use the money right now, so I'm probably going to sell that. Dude, that thing's going for pretty good bucks on eBay, so I might sell that. The Pocket I'm definitely going to keep, and I guess I'm going to keep this because, you know, PC Engine and blah, 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 but I just, for $250, I was expecting it to be better, I suppose. Saru wanted eggshell white, not PP yellow. Exactly. I wanted like eggshell white. How many times can Saru use PP in one sentence? PP. I have a Pocket still. Still haven't messed with it. I need help to get it going. Dude, it's pretty easy. There's like a theme. I need a Saru Pocket for dummies. Maybe I'll make a video about it. I'm actually doing a video right now about what the fuck? Sorry, I just saw that clip. I'm making a video right now talking about the what is it called? The Mod Retro Chromatic 1 year later, which I wanted to put out before Game On, but I haven't gotten to it yet. I have so much shit recorded on my phone that I just need to like put together and edit, just throw it up. I'm just gonna like simple edit stuff. I just wish there were a handheld that plays DS 3DS carts that can video out, says Anna. There's not, right? Like, what the hell? Like, I would have hoped Nintendo would have done something already with DS, 3DS, and any of that other stuff. Johnny says pee. Paxlong says so much PP. Johnny Graphics, welcome in. How are you doing? You guys, we were just talking about Game On. One of the highlights was meeting Johnny Graphics at Game On, and we got to do his House of Cue Cards show, which I am a co-host of. And it's one of the things that I love being a part of. And big thanks to Johnny for letting me be a part of that. Right now we're only doing it like once every quarter. Because he's got his channel to focus on, which makes sense, right? Like, you're gonna focus on the things that make the views. His videos make the views. But it's a cool little fun thing that we do on the side, which is every corner, which I think every quarter is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that's a good amount of time, because you'll run out of things to talk about if it's any more often than that, actually. So I feel like every quarter is pretty good. It's pretty good. You know, a couple hours every quarter is good. Doing well. Finally settled back in over here in the EST, says Johnny Graphics. I know, that probably totally screwed with your schedule, huh? What time is it now? It's like midnight right now. It's probably close to your bedtime. But anyway, when is the next House of Cue Cards being uploaded to YouTube? Inquiring minds want to know. People want to know. And by people, I mean me. But no, other people have asked. They're wondering if somebody was asking if there was any more in the pipeline, and I was like, yes? ? I think there was one. Now 2, right? There's 2 with the Game On one. I think there's one more. Let's see here. All this PP talk, says the Pope. Would have been cool if Nintendo released a DS 3DS player for the Wii U back when that console was being supported. 100%. I thought that was going to happen. Someone actually made like a mock-up of an adapter for the Wii U that hooked into the base unit of the Wii U. And I thought it was real. I was like, yes! I was telling all my friends, I remember, at work. I was super excited over it. I was like, oh my god, you guys, you're going to make an adapter for the Wii U. And I'm like, finally, this useless piece of shit that we bought on launch is going to have a purpose. There were some good games on it. It was good. It was alright. But like, he was more into it because it was bought for him. It was your Christmas present, right?
Yep.
It had just come out. It was a Christmas present for Jesse. And I rarely touched it. What did I touch it for? Like, Bayonetta?
Yeah.
Did I play anything else on it? Mario with you, and that's it, right? Super Mario 3D World.
That's it, yeah.
That's it. I think those were the only things. So I was super excited for a DS thing for it. And that mock-up totally got me, and I thought it was real. And I was like, oh man, it's gonna happen. This is the best thing that's gonna happen to the Wii U, right? Because the Wii U really needs it. It's kind of a system that's like, at that time, nobody was talking about it. It was like, man, does anyone even give a shit about the Wii U? That would have given the Wii U so much life. It's just a shame. Johnny says, duh, yeah, I just finished editing the Castlevania one. Next Sunday, yay! By the way, if you guys don't know, Johnny Graphics is... Wow!
Gnome charm for myself. Sweets and Anna should cover shipping.
Awesome, thank you! I appreciate that, Matthew. Thank you. Oh, by the way, you guys, speaking of shipping and stuff, Print Club, I kind of already picked the theme for this one because it needs to go out. So we'll do voting on the next one. Hopefully you guys are okay with what I picked for the theme. It kind of matches. It's all like one single country theme, as well as the actual Print Club and the charm. Yeah, it's gonna be a theme that I picked. Usually I like you guys to vote, but this time around we ran out of time, and with Game On and everything, so I just picked one. We're gonna send it out. What's the theme, Panda? I mean, Panda can tell you if he wants to. It's up to him. It's up to him. He can tell you. It's 100% Banjo-Kazooie.
It is.
Yes. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It's not. Maybe one day. Bikini Karja. Yes, Bikini Karja. I gave Sweets a Bikini Karja. Oh, don't let me forget to send one. Did we send those to Matthew yet? Did we send these things to Matthew? I don't know where the other ones are. Did we send you these things, Matthew, already?
No, that one, you can tell them. But the other ones are going to send.
I don't know where the other ones are.
These ones, right?
Oh, no. Yeah, those are a secret.
Yeah.
Those are a secret. I don't know where the other ones went. Because I gave some to Sweets and...
These?
Right. Yeah, that one of these is for Matthew also. This is for Matthew as well. That is also... Oh, no. Did that one break?
Yeah, it was the rough one.
Oh, it was already broken?
Yeah.
Okay. Damn, we don't have... Maybe I
Well,
can glue
we'll
it.
send him a picture.
Yeah. Maybe we can glue it. I didn't realize that. But, I don't know. I don't remember if I sent them to Matthew or not. I hope I did, because I don't know where the other ones are. But, yeah, they're those little... They're like a little acrylic things. I made one of... Karja, and then Adol and Elena. And I made this little Picard. I made a Picard pen. But anyhow, let's get back to the question, you guys. We had asked you guys, what is a retro game that would not or did not make a good remake? Number 4 comes to us from JT. JT says, Secret of Mana remake on PS4. The graphics, the rearranged music, all trash. They completely destroyed this magical game. I was so mad that the Secret of Mana remake couldn't get the same treatment like Trials of Mana. Ooh, I never knew that JT felt like that about the remake. Did you? Did he? Because you were streaming. I wonder if he mentioned it.
I replayed it again, and it's not...
Kind of basic,
it's
right?
It's kind of basic.
It's a little basic.
Like, it's not the same as the original. Like... There's new music, but I hate it. I always go to the original.
Yeah.
But like you hit stuff and it doesn't really hit. Like it's like miss, dodge. It's like in the original you're hitting everything, you know, or maybe it's dodge. But I agree with JT. I wish they had a Trials of Mana kind of. You know.
Yeah, because Trials of Mana looks crazy.
It looks
too. Like
amazing.
Graphically, it looks so good. Are you gonna do that one? Do we have it on anything?
Yeah, we have it on the Switch.
Oh, we do?
Yeah.
Are you gonna play that one at some point?
I think so, yeah.
That'd be cool. Trials is definitely rad, says Anna. I've not yet played the Secret of Mana remake, though. Yeah, so, like... I mean, I think it looks okay. But it definitely doesn't look as good as it could have for the time. Also, I think like there's some things that were very charming about the old one when you're on the dragon. Sorry,
Yeah,
going
the
from
dragon. Yep.
place to place. I feel like that's better on the Super Nintendo. Good tunes right now. Yeah, we're doing ActRaiser. I picked ActRaiser because it was also one of the remakes that I was disappointed with. Secret of Mana PS4 was not that bad. You could play with the original music. I do agree on the missing attacks, though, says Randrick. SNES version is definitely better. Yeah, I think it looks alright. I think it could have looked better, but it looks okay. Gameplay-wise, I'm not sure. I didn't really...
The graphics are okay. Just the gameplay, it's not the same.
Yeah, graphics are alright. They're very PS3 era graphics. But anyhow, right? Doesn't it kind of like feel like PS3 graphics, like graphic wise? I feel like it could have easily been like an early PS3 game.
Yep.
I don't like I didn't write this in the response, but I was just reminded of the Live Alive remake where it was real-time 3D rendered scenery with 2D pixel sprites, making it look goofy. Yeah, it's a little disjointed, the Live Alive remake. I still need to play more scenarios of that at some point. Live your best live. All right, moving on. But yeah, I have mixed feelings about Secret of Mana Remake. I overall think it's a pretty good game, but I kind of tested the gameplay. I've only ever watched Jesse play it. All right. What is a retro game that would not or did not make a good remake? Number 5 comes to us from CyberGirl007. CyberGirl says the original A Boy and His Blob for the NES. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing by that answer that they played the new one, maybe? Or they're saying that the original got a remake and it wasn't good? What do you think Cybergirl's saying? I don't know what she's saying. I think it's Life Alive TV. It's Love a Love. It's Live by Your Live. It's funny, I don't know. I always thought it was Live Alive. Live Alive.
I know, why would they put like that?
I know, because what if it's Live a Live? I just said.
Live a Live.
I thought it was live. I thought it was a play on words, right? Like live, alive, right? Like a play on words, like live and live, but the word alive.
Maybe it's live.
Live, live.
Live a live.
Live, live a. Or maybe it's a live, live. Okay, according to the Japanese text, it's Raibu Araibu. So it's Live Alive. Live Alive. When in doubt, reference the sources.
I know.
All right. Yeah, it looks like it's Live Alive. Leave a levy, says Backsonic. That's better. That's how I've always pronounced it. Live Alive or Life Alive. I forgot to answer, but I was going to answer ActRaiser Renaissance. Oh boy, this one was a miss. That's why I'm listening to this. That was one I was going to talk about, but man, feel free to talk more about that, Randrick. Feel free to elaborate, because I have lots of things to say about it. Live alive alone.
So that's what Live Alive?
It's Live Alive. All right. What is a retro game that would not or did not make a good remake? Number 6 comes to us from Tito Adal 3, aka Ruben. Ruben says, if we're talking about bad remakes, the worst one that comes to mind is Golden Axe for the PlayStation 2. Ridiculous graphics, clunky controls, and incredibly short. A real gem. Honorable mention goes to Altered Beast for Game Boy Advance, which could have been great, but the difficulty and endless levels ruined it. I did not know there was an Altered Beast for Game Boy Advance. Was that like something that Sega third-partied out? What's the word I'm trying to say? Commissioned? Oh my god, whatever. The Golden Axe for the PlayStation 2, I completely forgot about that game. Yeah, that game is bad. It's a bad game. But yeah. It's bad. It's bad. All right, here. How about Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection, Saru, since you're the only one in the world who's played it? Oh man, that's another one I don't like. Ghosts and Goblins PSP, the PSP not the PSP one. The Switch one, right? Was it for Switch? We played it, we streamed it, and I hated it.
Yeah, we're like, what the hell?
I hated it. I super hated it. I didn't like it at all. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. If you've beaten it, you know, says the Pope. I have... Which one do I have? I have Final Fantasy VII Intercourse? I'm not sure. It's the one, the PS5 one. I have that one. Whichever that one is. Yes, Switch in 2021. Yeah, dude, that game sucked. Stream it. Stream what? Ghosting or Final Fantasy Intercourse? Maybe. I feel like that big game would be too long to stream. I feel like people would be bored. That was the last track. All right, let's play a soundtrack to another failed game. Let's see. What was there? Panzors. I guess we can do the Secret of Mana remake. Secret of Mana. I wrote Ciceret of Mana. Where's the PS4 one? Secret of Mana Collector's Arrange.
PS4.
No shit, but they all have like different things next to it. Intercourse. I mean, I've read plenty of Cloud and Barrett fanfics back in the day. Let's see, PS4. Maybe that'll help narrow it down. No, that didn't work at all. All right, maybe not Secret of Mana. What's another failed game with we just listened to ActRaiser, Ghost, Goblins, Switch. Nope, that's not on here either. That's not on here either. It's mostly just like old games.
It sucks.
Probably. So I was not wrong. Barrett and Cloud at Golden Saucer. Oh, right. I feel like Cloud liked it. All right, let's for now let's just do some random game. If you guys want to give me a soundtrack, we'll listen to it. But for now, we're gonna listen to Daruru. Integrate is just Midgar and pads things out. Rebirth is up to when it happens, but her fate is ambiguous. Oh no, really? Like they just like they don't know. Did they rewrite that? And they're like, oh no. Too many people did not like that, so we're gonna do it this way now. Apparently they can't make Battletoad games anymore.
Why?
Who? Why? Why? Senpai. What's up, Stockmark? Snark. Smark. Alright, let's get back to the question, you guys. We had asked you guys, what is a retro game that would not or did not remake well? Number 7 comes to us from Nuffy. Nuff Dragon says, this one was a hard question for me, but a retro game. Okay, recently it's been hard to get a free solitaire game on my watch. Every time they want me to purchase or wait hours to replay, or it's crammed with ads. A remake of solitaire seems impossible at this point. A retro game that wouldn't make a good remake is Pitfall for the Atari. They failed so bad making that remake in the early 2000s that it should only be remembered as the Atari game. I remember they did didn't they do a Genesis one, and then they did a 32X one, and the 32X one had a worse frame rate than the Genesis one, and I didn't understand what the whole deal was with that. Apparently they can't make it look up and you'll see what I said about canned GBA Battletoads remake. Oh, I missed that comment. Paxonic has said there was going to be a Battletoads remake on GBA, but it never came out. A prototype was released some time ago. The Toads look more like leapfrogs on the canned GBA remake. Did you see how they looked in that Xbox game? Remember, they made like a new like Xbox game, and I think it eventually came out for everything. But I think it was Xbox first or something. I don't know. I didn't like the designs. Like I don't like the designs at all. I was like, man, someone got paid for that. I didn't like how they changed the Dark Queen too. Like the Dark Queen, like I don't know, like they like, you know, you see the Dark Queen and she's like, I don't know. I don't want to say too much. Was it on Game Pass? I know what you're talking about. It's just ugly. I just don't like it. It's a style. It's an artistic style choice that just, I don't know. I don't like it. It feels like Battletoads meets Steven Universe or something. The Battletoads on Xbox is very, very meh. It's bad. Do you know what I'm talking about? That one like new drawn one that's it's semi-recent. Maybe in the, like, what was it, like 2020 or something? Dark Queen work is real work. But did you see what they did to her? Like, man, I don't like it. Kind of looks like a modern Nick show. It does, yeah. It kind of has like that like Nickelodeon kind of vibe to it. I'm one of those people who, if like something doesn't look good, I can't get into it because you're always looking at it. That's like the main thing of a game, right? Like you're always looking at it, you're always listening to it. I feel like those are the two things that are most important. Is that you see stuff and that it looks and sounds good. Hey, Saru, what's up, Gizmo? Welcome in. How you doing? Welcome.
Welcome, Gizmo.
Anna says, I enjoyed Battletoads game on Xbox. It definitely wasn't a Battletoads game, but just a regular brawler. Yeah, you know what I mean? That's exactly what I mean. Like, as a game, it's fine. As a game, it's fine. The artwork is fine, right? Like, if it was, like, its own thing, it doesn't feel like Battletoads to me. I feel like they could have called it anything else and it would have been fine.
What's up, Gordo?
Gordo's, welcome in. He says, gotcha, bench. I feel like that happens a lot, right? So it kind of like takes, like, you see a series, and a series like there's like a certain grittiness that Battletoads had that I feel like that grittiness is like lost. You know, they had a certain attitude about it that I feel like it's just lost. How about combat frogs? Right? They could have called it anything else. Too bad that Battletoads game couldn't be pre-ordered at GameStop. Which one? The new one? Or the last one we're talking about? Netflix cartoon or Disney XD show? Spaced Out XD. Because YouTube keeps making an emoji. Yeah, it makes it like the lol emoji, right? But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I'm not a big fan of it. How did we start talking about Battletoads? How do we get into Battletoads talk? I have no idea. But anyhow, who mentioned it? Interesting. I think was it enough? No. All right, moving on. We'd ask you guys let's see how many we have here. We have 14 answers. Oh, so we should do Gachapon soon, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to do it now, or should I read one more and then we'll do it?
It's up to you. I have another thing. Do you remember when, I don't know when it was, but remember when people used to call GameStop and be like, do you have Battletoads?
No.
No, it was, I don't know when, I'm not sure if anyone remembers, but like there was like some sort of thing, a meme, where people were calling GameStop or any other game store, call them, do you have Battletoads?
What was that, like, why?
I don't know why.
Oh, okay.
But I don't even remember if that's,
Do you guys know what he's talking about? I'm not sure. Was that in reference to the new Battletoads game?
I don't know what year it was. It was like 2007 or something.
Maybe someone in chat knows. If any of you guys know, chime in. I'm kind of curious. I don't know about it, but I'm sure the internet could remind us if you want to do a quick looky-loo. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's interesting.
Says the whole Battletoads GameStop calling thing. What is it? I understand it's just announced a new one, but I don't get the joke. Someone said on September 12, 2007, Anonymous target over 40 GameStops, breaking prank calls, requesting pre-orders of Battletoads for the Wii.
That's what Pack Sonic is talking about.
Yeah.
That you couldn't pre-order it. Okay. That's what. Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay, that's what.
Gotcha.
Okay, that's what he's talking about. Gotcha. Okay, you know, I didn't know. I had no idea. That's interesting. So I made a funny Battletoads commercial for the Wii, says Pack Sonic. Matthew says, sorry, loving your Jet Set Radio shirt. I know, it's cool. I like the shirt. It's comfy. It's a big shirt. Big boy shirt. Alright, SaruShow never goes off the rails. That's great, though. I liked that whole Battletoads talk. Rare Replay at least has the arcade Battletoads. Oh man, that reminds me. I gotta get that Evercade Battletoads. We never got it. We should get it. We should get it before it's like something I can't get on. Because there's a couple things that Amazon doesn't have anymore.
Yeah,
It means we gotta get them elsewhere. I keep forgetting. Let me do that before I forget. Oh yeah, we should get that too, huh?
Yeah.
Once and for all. Once and for all.
Also with Battletoads, there's also someone calling mudkips or something.
Oh, that they look like mudkips or something,
No,
or
they're like something about mudkips. I don't know. I don't remember.
okay, they still have it. So
Okay.
I'm gonna buy it.
You ever fart so hard? Wow, nerd.
You are obsessed with. I'm starting to believe you. I'm starting to believe you have some sort of fetish that you're trying to share with the rest of the class.
Here it goes so hard you farted, Susanna. I got too excited. I farted.
Or laugh so hard.
I know.
Let's see here.
Let's continue.
Moving on. All right, we had asked you guys. We'll do one more and then we'll do Gachapon.
Okay.
Let's see here. The video's from 2008, says Pack Sonic. No, I've never seen it.
We'll check it out.
Let's see here. Synthetic says, well, I once had an onion fall out of my butt. I don't remember putting one in there, but stranger things have happened. Wow. An onion. That's a choice. All right. What is a
What did you do Saturday? Oh, we're just talking about someone had an onion up his butt. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
As you do.
Sounds like fun. Tear onion.
Oh, man. All right, yeah, we're about to do the gotcha. We'll be
Yeah.
draggled. Just put in gotcha if you want to enter him in.
Thank you for telling me.
We're too busy talking about butt onions. I posted the video to said commercial above. Said, oh, it probably filtered it out. YouTube doesn't.
What's the name of the video? Well,
yeah, we'll just look for it.
Yeah, we'll look for it. We don't like clicking links.
There's no link, Jesse.
Oh, there's no link? Okay, good.
No need to even say that.
I didn't even see it.
I just literally said it.
Oh, sorry.
Battletoads commercial. New Battletoads for Wii official commercial. Is that it?
Nintendo Entertainment System. It revolutionized the side-scrolling conflict amphibian genre with its advanced graphics, killer soundtrack, and brutal difficulty.
I think that's it.
There, I'm playing the game. Look.
Battletoads is back and better than ever. Next generation 3D graphics and smoking in-your-face gameplay. Battletoads will get your blood pumping. Do a barrel roll with Battletoads. 10 years and over 9,000 man-hours spent into creating the craziest combat frog adventure since Frogger. Battletoads is back and better than ever. Now you can beat Batty Blood with your Wiimote. Pre-order Battletoads with the Nintendo Wii today. Visit BattletoadsPreorder.com for more information and get a free Wii strap with the pre-order. And coming soon for the Wii Virtual Console, all your favorite Battletoads classics in one place. Get ready for Battletoads on the Nintendo Wii. The only game where the good guys crush. Ready for everyone.
I want it. It's funny. That's pretty cool though. I like that. I like it. Click my links, zaddies, says Gizmo. Battletoads. We're gonna listen to Battletoads music.
We reached a new whole level of sidetracking, says Patrick.
I know. Let's see.
Onion butts.
Onion butt. Do do do. Do 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 do. We are Battletoads, says Johnny Graphics. No pants frogs. Alright. That was weird. It was funny though. One more and then we'll do the Gachapon Battletoads Onion Butts. P, says Paxonic. What is a retro game that would not or did not make a good remake? Number 8 comes to us from Tater Pants. Tater Pants says, I don't think they've done it yet, but I sincerely hope that Xenogears does not get a remake. It's a very controversial storyline for some stupid reason, and they would completely fuck it up to appease the oversensitive crybabies of today. They already fucked up Final Fantasy VII Something Fierce. Even without controversial themes, they do much worse here, says Tater Pants, aka Rovice. Yeah. Probably. I feel like they've already changed a lot of stuff because of that. I also feel like in Battletoads, that's why the Dark Queen isn't sexy, because we're in an age where girls in games can't be sexy. I don't know. I don't get it. Alright. I guess we can do Gachapon. Yeah. We can do Gachapon. But also, I'm going to start doing these sticker sets of stuff, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to maybe put them up on the store. I haven't decided how I'm going to distribute them yet. But basically, they are Kiss Cut stickers. Now that we have full screen, I tried to show them off yesterday. These are laminated, I can't say laminated. Laminated Kiss Cut stickers. You could put them on your laptop, on water bottles, on whatever you want. This is a Taito set. I was going to unpeel one of them to display, but maybe I'll just do a video about them. But anyhow, yeah, I'm going to be doing these sets of stickers. They're all Kiss Cut stickers with the newest design, because these are all Taito games. If you haven't figured out the theme is Taito. Bub and Bob and all that stuff. Bubble Bobble, love that game, says Matthew. Let's see, there's Bob Hippopo from Liquid Kids, Mizubaku. The Kiwi, does the Kiwi have a name from New Zealand Story? Does anyone know if the Kiwi has a name from New Zealand Story, aka Kiwi Craze? Bubby from Rainbow Islands, and David the Gnome. I don't know what I'm sure the gnome they have names. I'm not sure what their names are. Cover my egret with them, it says will be draggled. But yeah, I'm gonna put them up probably on SaruMaru.com. I'm gonna sell them as sets of so I don't know what the next set's gonna be. I'm only gonna do one set at a time because of costs. But this first set is gonna be Taito. I might do one with the Valis girls. What would you guys want to see? Because I need to make things that people are going to actually buy. But sometimes I ask and then people don't buy them anyway. Ooh, love in an elevator action, says GT Beakerman. A Jill sandwich. If you do one for your Jill sandwich, I'll grab one. Oh, I guess we could. I did large ones of Bubsy. Oh, here they are. I did large Bubsy ones. I didn't have any proper baggies to put them in, so they're in a CD sleeve. These are big ones. And I only made 2 of them, so I don't even know how I'm going to distribute it. I do that sometimes. I'll do small numbers of stuff, because one, it's the money that it costs to make experimental stuff. So then I divvy them up just to people that I like. But I mean, I feel like at some point I need to actually try to sell them. But like the East things, I was gonna try to make more and sell them, but they're too expensive. So I just ended up giving them to a few. Sweet like Sugar and Matthew. What did Bubsy have balls on that one? He's got a tail. Were you hoping that he had balls? Because, I mean, I could always make you a special one. Enough. I can always make Bubsy for Newfies with balls. Randy from Vagrant Fighter FX on Sharp X68000. Like as a sticker. I'm afraid no one else knows what that is. Kung Fu Man.
Stickers of her console, like charms.
Maybe. Jesse was talking about doing like logos of the consoles, but I feel like that's falling into copyright infringement territory. Maybe PC Engine is okay because like no one's gonna come after me for doing that. But Sega still very actively makes a bunch of stuff. So, who knows? I think PC Engine would probably be the only one I'd feel comfortable doing.
TurboGrafx 16 maybe?
Yeah, the TurboGrafx 16 logo. That's what I mean. Like, all the NEC stuff, any NEC stuff, I feel like no one's going to make anything. Yuki cosplaying as Mugen's Kung Fu Man. That'd be funny. She could just be in a bandana and that weird outfit. The Kiwi character in New Zealand story is Tiki, apparently. Oh, is that his name? Tiki. I didn't know that. Interesting. Well, now we know. That's awesome. I had no idea. Do Casio Loopy and V Smile, right? We can do Casio Loopy print stickers for you. I could have just been printing stuff on the Casio Loopy and have them disintegrate the second any ounce of humidity touches it. All right, let's get ready to do the gachapon. We are already past the halfway point with the answers. We're gonna do the gachapon, and then at the end we're gonna do the game giveaway, you guys. So please stick around. Paxton says gotta go do something. Alrighty, we'll be here. Cutsy console design stickers.
Stick around because you might win.
That's right. Oh, that's right. He did win one time, right?
He did, yeah.
Yeah, and then we had to move along. All right, let's go. Let's go. We have these are all the people. Why is there a blank space there?
I don't know.
Yeah, check the bottom. Check the very bottom. You might have a.
You're right. It was the bottom.
Oh, you're coming back. Okay. All right. Here we go, you guys. Good luck, everybody. Oh, did you shuffle?
Yeah. Oh.
All right. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, here we go, you guys. Good luck. Oh,
it's gonna be.
Oh,
Anna.
by like a pixel.
Where's Nuff?
He's the super long name.
Anna.
Anna. Anna.
Look, so close.
Dude,
Gordo.
like a pixel. That's by a pube. This is what we drag on.
By a pube. Look.
Congrats to Anna. Beakerman says rigged.
Rigged.
Congrats. You do have to be here for the gachapon, though. So, Anna, if you are here, make yourself known. She's here. She says, woo. All right, Anna, for the gachapon, pick a number between 1 through 4. Your prize corresponds with the number that you pick. Kirby breakdancing. That makes me horny, baby. Yeah. Lol. Alright. You pick a number. Kirby is the number. Kirby's gonna pick a number.
3.
3. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Here's ball number 1.
I like Anna already, dude. Anna's hilarious. Alright, ball number 1. I don't know what it is. I can't even open it. There we go. Ball number 1 is some sort of Mario thing.
If you would have chose 1, this would have been your prize.
Ball number 1 is this Mario Leaf. What is this from Super Mario 3D World? 3D?
I think so, 3D World. Tells you right there.
Super. It just says Super Mario.
Okay.
Because there's like different. Oh, because it's like from all kind of Marios. So, but I think it's the one from 3D World, right?
I think so, yeah.
All right, Mario Bros. 3 for the one. Oh, is that Mario Bros. 3? Maybe it is Mario Bros. 3. All right, ball number 2. Ball number 2. If I can open it. Ball number 2 is one of these rare VHS cassette things. I think these open up, right? Who got these? Do these open? I think they open, and there's a cassette on the inside. Is this Foo? This is Foo.
What a fool.
What a Foo.
That's a Tanuki leaf, says Anna. I did, says Matthew.
That's the Tanuki leaf. Okay, so that is Mario 3 then, yeah?
Okay.
Just in the newer look.
Here's number 3. This would be in your prize.
All right, this is your ball. This is your ball. This is your ball. Ball number 3 is an enamel pin set from Virtua Fighter. You have Kage, Kage and Jeffrey. He's Virtua Fighter's daddy. They make so many funny jokes about Jeffrey and Sega Hard Girls. If you're a Sega fan, watch Sega Hard Girls. Man, it's funny. All right, that's your prize.
All right.
Your prize, Virtua Fighter enamel pins.
This would have been... You would have picked 4.
If you would have picked number 4, it would have been... Does it have a class B? It does.
Yeah.
Ball number 4 was this thing from Dragon Quest. An ogre. An ogre from Dragon Quest. These are kind of cool. I wonder where the little paper for this one went. I wonder.
I don't know.
I wonder, Jesse. I can't put them back in.
Yeah, I got it.
There we go. There we go. All right. Very cool. We have one more prize at the end of the show. We're going to do our video game giveaway. If you're the continental US, you can pick from our retro video game giveaway box or a $5 Steam key if you would prefer. If you are outside of the US, you automatically get a $5 Steam key or a $5 key to some place I can get a key from. Let's see here. If Saturn and Dreamcast were high school girls going to school. Yeah, it's so funny. It's so funny. Looking forward to Virtua 5 Revo coming to Switch 2 at the end of the month, too. Man. I wonder when... Do you think we'll ever get Virtua Fighter 6? They teased it at some point, and then we haven't heard hide or hair from Virtua Fighter. We haven't heard nothing from new Virtua Fighter 6. Dude, they've remade, how many years have they remade 5? Isn't Virtua Fighter 5 like 15 years old now? They're still remaking it. They're going to remake it forever. Alright, getting back to the question, you guys. Street Fighter 7 will come out first before Virtua Fighter 6. So that you're probably right. Actually, you're probably absolutely correct. But anyhow, keep an eye on SaruMaru.com for more of these sticker sets. I want to try to do them as sets. It's more beneficial to do multiples at a time. But yeah, keep an eye on that. SaruMaru.com, you guys. All right, let's get back to the weekly question. We'd asked you guys, what is a retro game that would not or did not make a good remake? Number 9 comes to us from SuperBoo85, aka Ken Masters. SuperBoo says, I haven't really played many remakes other than that, like Wonder Boy, The Dragon's Trap, but that was probably one of the better ones, since they made it where you could swap between the OG pixel art and the new art. I'm not sure of any one in particular game, but I do feel like most good 16-bit, 32-bit games with 2D pixel art really don't need to be remade because they're kind of timeless, says SuperBoo. That's kind of true, right? Like, I feel like a lot of those games, because of the fact that they're 2D games, they age fine, right? It's those like really like bad like 3D games that you want to see remakes of, and that's why we always get these Final Fantasy VII remakes and stuff. I feel like that happens quite a bit. And then you have 3D stuff that gets remade badly, and you always hope that it would get remade better. That's kind of why I'm worried about if they do ever remake something like Burning Rangers. Like, are they going to mess it up? Because there's no source code, so they'd have to make it from scratch. So I don't know if like the feels are going to be there. They're just going to mess it all up. But yeah, I do kind of get that. Wonder Boy Dragon's Trap is a good one. It's a good remake. We played through that. You played through Dragon's Trap, right? Did you like Dragon's Trap? I remember when they tried to remake ActRaiser. What a disaster. I know. We were just talking about the new ActRaiser. And, oh man. I was so excited for it. Like, I was like, man, this is going to be so much fun. I started playing. I was like, oh, so far so good. And then the tower defense thing was like, okay, well, it dragged on kind of long, but, it's okay. It's fine. It'll be good. It'll be fine. And then you play it a little longer, and then you get to the second tower defense thing, and you're like, this is dragging on way too long. And then we got to the third one, and the third one just took so long. We stopped. We couldn't do it. We stopped. It was dragging on so long that it was horrible. It was not fun. I hated it. 8/16-bit era ages way better than the 32/64-bit era, says Will Be Draggled. I agree 100% with that. I feel like that this 8-bit, 16-bit pixel art stuff is, like Super Boo was saying, timeless. Matthew says, the recent Snow Bros design scares Saru and gives him nightmares. The best thing to come out of that set were the plushies. There were these plushies that came with the set, and I absolutely loved those. Those were the coolest thing, were the plushies. But the game itself was booty ass. It was booty ass, and it had like some bug. We had to like, Mad Little Pixel had found it, and then I went to play it, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm having the same problem. And I ended up tweeting Daehan or whatever the hell, Daewon, which was the Korean company that made it. I was like, hey, look, this game has this issue. And then I pointed out that Mad Little Pixel ran into it too, and they put out a patch to fix it. But the game still sucks. It just had really mad Flash game vibes. You know what I mean? It looks like a Flash game. But yeah, ActRaiser remake, ass. Randrick says, in ActRaiser Renaissance, I've never seen so much padding, and the story was such a drag too. Oh my god. It had so many dialogue and boring story. Can't believe I finished this game. I can't believe you finished that game. I bought the game, and I don't think I'm ever going to finish it. I have no interest in finishing it, like, at all. Nuclear burp, it's building. It's building up. It's happening. But yeah, dude, it was a huge disappointment to me. And they messed up the music too. Like, they put like the wrong musics in certain areas. I don't know what they were doing there. I don't know. The music was good though. I mean, it's got like that Yuzo Koshiro music, but that's really the only good thing about that was the music. And graphics were okay. It was a mobile game, right? Was it a mobile game first? Because you can still see like the little hamburger like icon that you see in like mobile games when you touch it, you know? I'm pretty sure it was a mobile game that they ported to Switch. It was actually composed by him. Yeah, that was the only saving grace of that game was the soundtrack. The soundtrack was great. Welcome in, Bort says afternoon. Welcome in. How you doing? All right. Let's vote on next week's question, you guys, for SaruShow. Before I forget, thank you, Jesse. All right, so here are the ones that we have.
This one's I'm not sure if you wanted this one.
We have in the bank right now. Number one is, what is your favorite stage/level in any retro game and why? That feels like it's going to be a fun question. Number two is, what is the weirdest video game intro you have seen? Number three, who do you think was the most disappointing boss battle in a retro video game? That one's been there forever. I feel like we're going to need to retire that question. Yeah. Number four is, what's your favorite console with game and why?
This one's we added. We were going to change it up.
Oh, I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
What's your favorite console with game and why?
I'm guessing, like, what's your favorite console that with the game? Like, my favorite console for the Super Nintendo is Zelda: Link's to the Past.
I don't like that one. Here's another one that's a tentative one that could be fun, especially for you guys who are into fighting games. This one is probably going to be number 4 because that last one is just weird.
Okay.
This one is, what would be a good video game series turned into a fighting game?
That one's good. I like that one.
I kind of like that one. That one might prompt some pretty interesting answers. Delete it down here. And then we have other extra ones. We have a retro game ending that really moved you and why. Did we do that one? Do you guys know if we did something similar? What is the weirdest video game intro you've seen? You can remove that one because that one's already in the rotation. What's your favorite retro game cover and why? We can leave that as a maybe. I also like, what's something fun you've been playing this week now? What's a retro video game that you and others try to convince you is good but is not?
No, because we did but we did not do the ending that moved you.
No, we did not. Okay, so maybe we can move. What do you think was the most disappointing boss battle? Maybe we can put that in its place.
For which one?
For a video. What's a video game ending?
This one?
Yeah, a retro video game ending that really moved you and why. We can put it there.
This one here, right?
Yeah. Because I feel like that question never gets picked. Make that number 3. Okay. So I think we got our 4 options here. Let Jesse just, he's going to do his thing. I'm doing good. Also, next week's question is going to be chosen in the form of Wheel of Fortune. we could just start doing that. That might be fun. Might be easier and faster to do that. Pack-in game with the console, says Matthew. Oh, maybe that's what it was. What was your favorite pack-in game? I feel like that's going to be very limited answers, though. Because how many possible pack-in games were there?
That's true, not a lot.
You know what I mean? You got Sonic, if it was a Sega console. You got Mario, if it was a Nintendo console. And you got Columns and Tetris. I feel like it's going to be very, very limited answers. Turn New Zealand's story into a fighting game. Tiki has the Peck of Doom. That would be cool. Could you imagine a title characters fighting game? Streets of Rage into a fighting game. I know, Streets of Rage into a fighting game would work, right? I feel like it would totally work. That'd be awesome. Keith Courage in Fighting Zones, says Wobby Draggled. That's funny. I'm trying to think. What else? Bomberman in a fighting game where every character looks the same. They're just different palette swaps. What else? What else could work? SNES switched them up with Street Fighter 2 as pack-in. Yeah, the Genesis did too. Like, there was like some different pack-ins. But FX Yuki is a fighting game. Twisted, what's up? Debbie Does Dallas, fight for your life. Alright, here are the ones. You guys pick the questions. Once again, number 1 is, what is your favorite stage or level in any retro game and why? That might be a fun one too. What is the weirdest video game intro you have seen? That might be interesting also. Number 3 is a retro game ending that really moved you and why. And then number 4 is what would be a good video game turned into a fighting game? What would be a good game series to make that? Yeah, you can change it. It's okay because people will still know. Just change it here so when we do.
Right there.
Yeah, remove video. What would be a good remove video? Would be a good game series. So after game, type in series. Or you can just give it to me. I can do it too if you're serious. Serious. But yeah. Mega Man kind of had the power battles, but it kind of sucked. I would have rather seen a fighting game like how Mega Man played in Marvel vs. Capcom. That would have been better, I think. I think that would have been much better. The intro to Rival Schools on the PlayStation was pretty weird. Man, there's so many weird ones, I think. Choaniki. There is a Choaniki fighting game. Or are you talking about weird intros? Yeah, Choaniki is definitely a weird intro. But there is a Choaniki fighter.
Right, this one? This is right? What would be a...
Yeah, that's right. You don't have to redo it. It's fine.
I just wanted to redo it.
If you want to. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's just... it's just typos. People still know. But there they are. There they are, you guys. Pick. You guys pick a thing. I'm just going to stand behind this thing right here. You're going to see the mouth. My mouth for the rest of the show. And only my mouth. Only my mouth. You can put it on this corner. Right there, yeah. Yeah, just put it there and I'll be over here. I will be right here. Perfect. Perfect. Move it a little that way so people can see the numbers. There you go.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
All right, there it is. So far, number 4 is winning. What would be a good game series turned into a fighting game? Cool. All right. Pick, guys. Pick your nose. No. No nose picking or other bodily functions. No more bodily function stuff. Nerd strategy. All right. Getting back to the weekly question, we'd ask you guys, what is a retro game that would or would not make a good remake? Number 10 comes to us from Sweet Like Sugar. Sweets says, I was really looking forward to GoldenEye 007 Reloaded. In my head, it would be as good as the original with modern graphics and better controls. Anything else would be pure bonus. Unfortunately, it was a remake in name only with uninspired level design and a very weak multiplayer. The core things that made the original so great. I'm hopeful for the new 007 game coming out soon. Maybe they'll learn from past mistakes, says Sweet Like Sugar. Interesting. I'm not familiar with it. Someone else already mentioned it, right? Earlier with GoldenEye. I'm not sure. I never really cared for the original outside of those get down memes that were popular in early YouTube days. But yeah, I guess hopefully if they make a new one, it's better than the original remake. What else was there? Was that it? 007 Reloaded. Came out for Wii or Wii U. Oh, did it? Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with it. Like, at all. Alright, moving on. Number 11 comes to us from Pack Sonic. Same question. Pack Sonic says, a retro game that would not make a good remake is Pong, because what is there to do with it? Funny thing is, I feel like Pong has had many remakes, hasn't it? At least it's had spiritual successors. You have things like Windjammers, is basically Pong on crack. I think there's a number of them. There's a number of Pong type games. So and I think didn't Atari actually make an actual like Pong? Right? Didn't Atari make a newer Pong? It's in one of the, I think it's in one of their collections. Wobby Dragon says Plasma Pong was huge back in the early PC days. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there has been remakes of Pong. Nerd Strategy says, lol, Pong is actually a game I made in HTML years ago when I was learning web design. Says Nerd. Interesting. Speaking of Nerd, next one comes to us from Nerd Strategy. Nerd says, I literally looked at my collection and thought, wow, I don't own too many shitty games. Good job on my end, lol. You know, you could go with a bunch of bad games with this, like Fester's Quest or King's Knight, an NES game which ironically is referenced in Final Fantasy 15. Godzilla for the NES. Custard's Revenge would definitely not make a good remake. Superman 64 is just bad altogether. Sonic 06, that one we should just forget about. That and the PSP Sonic games. Hey, the PSP Sonic games were alright. They were okay. I mean, yeah, they weren't great. Man, so what was it? King's Knight? King's Knight is one of those NES games that has really good artwork. I really love the artwork. That would be awesome as a remake if they redid it and did it good. That would be kind of cool. I would be down for a King's Knight remake. Right? Because, like, what if you take a game that's bad and make it good, right? Like Fester's Quest would be cool to see, like, a remake of that. But if Sunsoft did it right. I mean, technically Custard's Revenge could be remade much, much better now, too. It could be much more realistic than its predecessor. All right, moving on. Number 13. What is a retro game the game that would not or did not make a good remake? GT Mega Turbo says, I don't want a remake of Mega Man 2 or 3. I think they are perfect as they are in their 8-bit glory. The Wily Wars would like to have a word. Do you guys remember the Wily? Oh man, they looked good graphically, but those games played like shit. And even some parts looked worse, actually. I wanted to like it. And it was an interesting thing, but I was kind of disappointed. What's interesting is with King's Knight is that they kept the anime art on the NES cover for an early NES game. That is the most surprising thing, right? Because the cover is very Japanese anime, like big time. Beautiful artwork too. I love the artwork for King's Knight, and they left it. I'm surprised they didn't make it, like some half-naked barbarian fighting a dragon or something typical, right? As they would do during those times. Beakerman says, total ass. Yeah, the Wily Wars, even some of the music is worse too, which is crazy because it would have been good to hear some of the Mega Man music redone correctly, or not correctly, but better, using, the Yamaha sound that the Mega Drive is known for. But I feel like some of the remade music is just not good. It's just bad. It's just bad. Wily Wars was Mega Man 1 through 3 for the Genesis, correct? And it wasn't that great. Scruffy! Welcome in, Scruffy! How you doing? This is how's everyone doing today? Says Scruffy. How is Scruffy? Scruffy. Because let's listen to, let's see, Mega Man Wily Wars. Mega Wily. Mega Wily, man. Mega Wily, so wily. The Wily Wars. Let's listen to, let's go to Mega Man 2. Most of us are familiar with Mega Man 2 music, right? Let's do Woodman. This part's not bad. The intro I don't like. This part's okay. Alright, let's pick another known one. Bubble Man. That one's alright. Yeah. Not surprised that I chose wood. I go straight for the wood. What? So you have nothing to worry about. I'm just kidding. Let's see here. Wily Wars was Mega Man 1 through 3. Yes. Scruffy, how are you? Welcome in. Pew pew sounds. I know the beginning of Woodman was like pew 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 pew. Matthew, thank you for the $20. I appreciate it. Those stickers are adorable. That's so cute. Thank you, Matthew. Thank you. Let's see here. It's not bad on the sound side. Yeah, it's not bad. I prefer the NES arrangements more, though. I feel like the NES ones have more oomph to them. I feel like they could have done a lot better with the Genesis sound. I'm just kind of bleh. It's tough to like anything other than the original Rock Band soundtrack. I agree. I feel like maybe we're just all so used to it, right? That, you know, when Wily Wars was a thing. But, like, it's okay. There's a lot of extra sounds and stuff, but, like, I don't know. Maybe I don't like the unnecessary reverbs and stuff. Let's see here. Wilby Drago says, at least they didn't use gems for the music, right? They could have used gems, but being that it's a Japanese game, that's... I feel like that only happens with Western releases. Were there any Japanese games that used gems? I don't think so, right? It was only Western releases? Mainly because a lot of Western developers didn't understand how the music worked on the Mega Drive. Alright, I guess we'll just leave Mega Man music playing. It's okay. Moving on, we got a few more answers we gotta get through, and then the answer... I'm sorry, the prize. Otherwise, I really like the sound on the Mega Drive. I do too. There's so many games on the Mega Drive that have amazing music. Like the Sonic games, Alicia Dragon. Oh my god, there's so many. There's so many games. There's a number of games that just have such good music on the Genesis. But anyhow, back to the weekly question we had asked you guys. What is a retro game that would not or did not make a good remake? Number 14 comes to us from Motoko 2030, also known as Commander Shepard. Says Matthew here, a retro game that I would not want as a remake would have to be Final Fantasy X for the PS2, since it is perfect the way it is. The remastered version has been fine for me, but remaking it where Square makes it like a modern game and adds new content like new bosses, new areas to explore, would take away from the experience of what made the original so memorable, says Matthew. I feel like that's probably a little bit of what Rover was talking about with his answer, right? With Final Fantasy VII. Ooh, this track sucks ass.
This is horrible.
This one's alright. That last one was bad. I think that was supposed to... Was it Quickman? Yeah, that was Quickman. Blech. Blech. Welcome back, Pack Sonic. How you doing? Rendrick says Technosoft games have awesome music, right? Yeah, GTP Man says Thunder Force 3. Exactly. Yuzo Koshiro did amazing work on the Mega Drive, says Synthetic Tracks. He did great stuff on the Super NES as well. Like, dude, ActRaiser is crazy, that soundtrack. It's one of my favorites. But alright, getting back to the thing. Number 15. What is a retro game that would not make a good remake? 15 comes to us from Johnny Graphics. He says, I think the 2019 remake of Medieval from PS1 was kind of disappointing. Kind of a disappointing half measure. I wouldn't call it bad though. It's really pretty, and it has a handful of control updates that definitely make it the most playable version of the game. But the old combat wasn't touched up or modernized at all, and some of the old voice acting doesn't match up with the modern animations very well. It feels kind of half-assed a lot of the time. It's like they went 65% of the way towards doing a full remake and just stopped. The worst part of it is that a lot of younger gamers were turned off by it because the strange combination of dated and modern elements, which was disappointing to see. I was hoping the kids of today would take to Sir Dan's story the way I did back in 1998, but because of the 2019 remake didn't go all the way, it seems to have slipped away from yet another potential generation of fans. Hopefully one day it gets another shot. Interesting. Yeah, I remember Medieval being really big back then. I only played it briefly, but I know a lot of people that really liked it, and it's crazy because I didn't even know there was a remake. I didn't even know there was a remake of it. So interesting. How many of you guys out there played the original Medieval and then played the remake? What are your thoughts on it? What do you guys think of the new one? All right, so it looks like our poll is concluded with number 4 having the most votes at 38% of the chat. So number 4 is the winner, which is what would be a good game series turned into a fighting game. I can't wait to hear what your guys' answers are. Some of them might even be funny. So yeah, very cool.
I know it could be anything.
Right.
Sesame Street.
It could be. Let's see here. I played the original on PS1, but never played the remake, even though I knew about it. Now, is it because you just weren't interested in it, or because you heard things about the remake, or did you see footage of it, or like, this doesn't look like it's it, kind of thing, or you just never got around to it? I'm kind of curious as to how it compares to the old one from people who have played the original and played the new one. Surprisingly, there's 2 remakes, one for PSP and one for PS4. I still like the PS4 one more. The PSP one is more like the PS1 game though, isn't it? With some better graphics. But for the most part isn't like a lot. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. Maybe I'm thinking of another game. Saw footage but never got around to play it, says Matthew. Is the PS4 one the same one he's talking about, Johnny Graphics? I'm guessing it is, right? Did he say PS4? I wonder how old. I'm guessing it's the same one. It probably came out for everything, right? At that time, Xbox. There's a browser Sesame Street fighting game called Sesame Street Fighter. You fight by typing words. That's kind of cool. That's pretty awesome. I like that. I like that. Very cool. All right. Moving on, we have one more before the shore concludes. How long have we been on, by the way?
1 hour and 46 minutes.
Cool. All right. You should look it up when you get the chance. Yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. Sounds interesting. Medieval is just a Sony only title, so it was for the PS4 one that Johnny Graphics mentioned. Ah, okay. So it was a Sony exclusive game. Was it developed by like Sony Interactive or whoever? So that's why it was on. Was there one on PS2 or was it just PS1, PSP? PS1, PSP, PS4, and was that it? I'm guessing. Having fun. Might make for a good live stream. Maybe. Alright. Last one. We'd ask you guys, what is a retro game that would not or did not make a good remake? Number 16 comes to us from Twisted. Twisted says, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest. It's a starter RPG, but yeah, just way too easy and way too short. It's interesting, right? I feel like it's, out of all of the old Final Fantasies, that's the only one that I had played before 7, and then realizing that it's not even a Final Fantasy game. But it was meant for people like me at the time who didn't really play too many turn-based RPGs. At the time, I only liked action RPGs. On the Super NES, it was just like Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. I guess ActRaiser counts. What is it? Lagoon. I liked Lagoon a lot, even though it's janky as fuck. I still really liked Lagoon. But yeah, back then I wasn't really into action RPG. What else was there? Secret of Mana. The other one, Secret of Evermore.
Illusion of Gaia.
Illusion of Gaia. Soul Blazer. I'm trying to think of what other action RPGs, but for the most part, I didn't play like any turn-based stuff on Super NES except for Mystic Quest, and Mystic Quest is short, and I even got bored of it. Yeah. And it was short.
Super Mario RPG.
Super Mario RPG. I didn't play Super Mario RPG back then. Like, I did, but I didn't like... I wasn't like, oh yeah, I need to play this shit. You know what I mean?
It was good.
Oh yeah. It was... Now my perspective is different. Games that changed my perspective on turn-based stuff were like Lunar. You know, because like Lunar was like beautiful. You know, it does... Triggers of Chrono. See, I didn't get into Chrono Trigger either. That was another one I couldn't get into. But I got into other ones, like boring ones, like Cosmic Fantasy 2, because I had a TurboGrafx CD and I wanted something, and the anime cutscenes were really nice. But the game was such a slog. And then Lunar was like what I felt like an RPG should be. Like turn-based RPG was a lot easier to play. But yeah, Chrono Trigger I didn't really get into a whole lot. Is that a repro?
No, I think it's real.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Where did this come from?
We bought it at Zero Records.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like it's not going to be real then. And we probably paid more than we should have. Zia doesn't check their shit.
We bought it in like 2016, 2017.
Yeah. Apparently we got this from Zia Records. Pretty sure it's a repro. You know why? The board is not beveled. Yeah, it's fake. I think we bought I think that's like our third fake game from Zia Records.
Yep.
And they were all Super Nintendo games. I think that's the third fake game we've bought from Zia Records.
We got it for like $15.
No, I think we paid like $30, which means we paid $15 too much for it. If it was $15-$20, it would have been fine. But we paid like $30, and we paid like $30 for those other ones too. Remember which one we didn't check is the other Secret of Mana.
Oh, you're right.
We bought, but I'm almost for certain that one's probably fake too. I like Zia doesn't. They don't check their stuff like at all. So Jesse needs to play Kina.
I want to play it.
What's Kina?
I would love to play it. It's that one we saw, Kina 2. Remember that trailer we saw on the PlayStation thing? It was Kina 2.
Mm-mm. I don't know that one. Shamboozled. Yeah, we were ripped off multiple times. Are you referring to Phalanx? Kina Scars of Cosmomormia. That's a game that just came out, right?
Kina 2.
Or was there
This is Kina 2.
Oh, this is a sequel? I don't know anything about it. It looked cool though. Yeah. Yeah, graphically it looks cool. It was in the sequel was in that thing we saw, right?
Yeah.
The PlayStation. Kina Bridge of Spirits.
Yeah, Bridge of Spirits.
That's the first one?
Yeah, that one came out in 2021.
Oh, okay. Matthew just linked it in the chat. PlayStation. Oh, I remember seeing this thing. That's cute. That's cute.
Yeah, look.
For PS5, PS4. 5 years ago. Damn, that looks good though.
It's pretty.
That's very pretty. Hey, that looks rad.
Yeah.
That looks rad. If I see it for PS5, maybe I'll pick it up. That looks cool. What game is this? I know it, but I can't picture the game. This is rock. These are all Rockmans, but on the Mega Drive. Mega Rock Mans. All right, those are the people who answered.
Yep.
Sweet. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the video game giveaway now. For anyone who's answered the question, you have been entered into a raffle, as we do every week that we do this show. You answer the question, as long as it pertains to the question, obviously. Some people will answer weird things. But, Newfie, why did you have to specify? Because sometimes we call you Nuff. Nuff or Newfies? Sometimes Newfies. You don't want Newfies?
Enough.
Yeah, if If I don't see the eye, I will say nuff. If I see the eye, I will say nufis. Nufis. Nufis, show me your webbies.
Newfies is good. Newfies are your big.
Nufis. Your little webitos.
Sour burp.
I know. That's been me all night. Literally. Speaking of burp, give me cameras. Some of
Yeah,
your,
you can have some.
some of your soda. Some of your soda. All right, these are all the people who entered. We're gonna go ahead and shuffle it a couple times.
No loopies. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
All right, here we go, you guys. Good luck, everybody. And remember, we do these every week. So anytime you guys answer the question, any week that we are doing the show, we do these giveaways. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Johnny Graphics! Johnny Graphics is the winner. Johnny Graphics, you get to pick a game from our retro game giveaway box. Or you can do a $5 Steam key, either one, whichever you would prefer. If you are in the US of A, you can do either one. If you are outside the US of A, then we do the Steam gift card. So close!
Yeah, Paxonic was so close. Look.
I know.
It was Paxonic and Nerd.
When you have a lot of names like that, it goes by faster, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like R.I. to the double G.E.D. It says G.D. Beakerman. Every day I'm shuffling. Good going, Johnny Graphics. We'll let you know. Question: what's the end stream song called? It's called Monkey Engine. It's called Monkey Engine. Actually, it's called Go Forth Monkey Engine. Because it's a play on Go Forth by Fixing It Yuki. But you can find it on Spotify. Just kidding. We should send that out to the Patreon people, though.
We should.
We could. Yeah, we'll send that out to the Patreon people. That would be cool. All right. We're going to go ahead and end it here, you guys. Thanks, everyone, for being here. All of you guys who took the time to answer the question. I appreciate it. Remember, we do this show almost every Saturday. If we're in town, we'll do it. Or if I'm not dying, we'll do the show. But almost every Saturday, we will do a show. This is already like episode 167, but it's live show like 270 something Saturday live shows that we've done,
Over 300.
including oh no, because the new VGST. You're right. We've done over 300 Saturday shows, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Over 300. 169 coming soon.
169. That's true. 169.
Yep, so 169's coming, and then we're all coming. All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead and end it here. Nope, you can find it on MySpace. That's right, we're going to share it on MySpace. Imagine if this counted with a Twitch streak. I know, you would have like 7,944 watch streak. Enough. Almost a whole year of Saru, says Scruffy. A whole year? Oh, of Saturday shows. Yeah, it's almost a year worth of shows. It would take you a whole year to watch all of SaruShow. Share it on YouTube. On what? What do we share on YouTube? I don't know. All right, but we're going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Thanks, everyone, for answering the question. I really appreciate it. A Panda appreciates you. Thank you, guys, for helping fund the charm. There's a bunch of charms coming. You guys are going to get a bunch of charms with your thing, with your box of shit from Saru. You're going to get a bunch of charms. And then next Print Club, obviously, we'll have another set of charms coming out to you guys. The Monkey Engine song. Oh, gotcha.
You should put it on Spotify.
I think you have to do... I don't know what you have to do. I think it's a process. You gotta register it with like CD Baby or one of those things. And you have to pay yearly, I think, to do that. But I mean, like, we have a bunch of music we can do that I own, right? Because, you know,
that's true.
Anytime I pay a composer, I pay them to own the rights to the music. So we could put stuff like FX Unit Yuki on Spotify and Yanja on Spotify and all the Dot Beats stuff from Nico Hearts on Spotify. So yeah, we can do all that. I appreciate you guys as Anna Adventures, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being a part of the Saru crew as well. And all of you guys who are just here viewing as well, it really helps when you guys are here. Hit the like button. That helps big time, you guys. So thanks for being here. If you can hit the like button on your way out, if you have not already. Publishing on Spotify is kind of a pain in the tail. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot to do. It's a whole process. I think YouTube Music might be the better option too. You still have to register with like CD Baby and all that other, or one of those things. I always say CD Baby because it's the stupidest name, but you remember it. So they did their marketing well, because I can't for the life of me remember any of the other licensing things out there. But for some reason, I always remember stupid CD Baby because it's a stupid ass name. So if you want people to remember your name, you have to name your company something
I think
dumb.
so too.
All right, our next company is gonna be called Monkey Balls.
Monkey balls.
There might already be a Monkey Balls out there because it's like a popular sushi.
Touch my balls.
Yeah.
Drink my balls. Suck my balls. They already have that. For boba, remember there's a pizza. Suck my balls for boba.
Yes.
Sorry.
It was fun. I like how he's like direct. There's no subtlety with Jesse. You know, everyone else is like, you know, skirting around it, and he's like, anal sex.
No sex. People just look at you. Right on.
Monkey burps. That's what it'll be called. It'll be called. We're just gonna call it. We're gonna call it monkey fart.
Monkey pads. Monkey.
All right, we're redoing the LLC. We've already used Saru Pro for 10 years. It's time for a new name. 10 years. It's gonna be 10 years in August.
Yeah.
In August, it's gonna be 10 years that our LLC was registered. Isn't that crazy? 10 years. I feel like time is going by quickly. So at 10 years, we're going to retire Saru Pro and welcome Monkey Fart LLC. People will remember it. They're like, hey, you guys know that company? What company? Monkey Fart. Oh yeah, I remember Monkey Fart. Cool. That's the name. That's going to be the name. It's going to be the winner. All right, you guys. Saru and Panda Incorporated, says Matthew. Monkey flatulence. All right, you guys. Thanks everyone for being here. Thank you everyone who put in towards the charm goal for this thing. And remember, we're doing the sets of stickers. The first set is going to be a title set. Once I can get some more artwork and more monies to do more sticker stuff, I will put up more sets. Maybe you guys can give me ideas of what you would like to see as these laminated sticker sets, kiss cut stickers. I don't know laminated kiss cut stickers. That's a long name. What other sets I made? Battletoads. Pre-order Battletoads at GameStop. But anyhow, you guys, we're gonna end it here for the 19th time. Thanks everyone for being here, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.
Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no, 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 no. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, some weird monkey creature thing, whoa. Isn't he cute? Isn't he cute? This awkward little fella. And isn't he fat? Isn't he fat? But he's still cool 'cause he got shades on. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no, 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 no. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, some weird monkey engine thing, whoa. Isn't he funny? Isn't he funny? Dancing with his tiny legs. Oh, we love him so. My precious monkey boy, yeah, yeah. Monkey engine, ooh yeah, but this ain't Yuki, no. Monkey engine.